Hello, this is Elisa Kohler. Let's learn how and why key signatures work in an actual melody. We've been looking in previous movies at the major scale and major key signatures and the circle of fifths and how all of this works. But in an actual melody, you'll see that we've got a whole lot of flats here, and they're functioning as accidentals because I've got this set into the key of C major, so there's no sharps and flats after the clef sign and before the time signature. So it's in the key of E flat, not only because it starts on the key of the note E flat, but it ends on E flat also. A quick word about how accidentals work. You only need one E flat for each bar. So if there's no key signature, but you've got the accidental here, that E flat still pertains to this note too, and here also. And this B flat right here still applies to this B. That's going to be B flat also. So if we play this melody once, you may recognize it. Still E flat. Okay, now if I go in and I change the key signature and I make it what it should be, which is the key of E flat, which has the three flats here, B flat, E flat, and A flat, I'm going to select that. I'm going to click OK, and you'll notice in our melody, all of the flats in front of the notes will disappear. Boom, they're all gone now, and you're just supposed to remember, because of the key signature, that this is E flat, and that this is A flat, and then B flat. And if we play the melody, you'll see it sounds exactly the same. So all of these B flats and E flats and A flats are just assumed because we have the key signature telling us, hey, all of those notes are going to be flats. This takes a little getting used to if you're only starting to learn how to write major scales or to read music notation, because you have to practice this. And that lots of musicians practice scales. But if we take away the key signature, maybe you would prefer that, because then it's easier to remember where all of the flats are. But you see why it's a little bit messy. If we take the key signature away, we put the key signature there, take the flats away from the melody, it's much cleaner, much easier to read, and that's how we use key signatures when we're reading an actual melody in sheet music. So remember that all of these flats, no matter what the octave, now this is written up high, but it still refers to the low E flat also. This is just how we're going to do it. And when you're reading accidentals without the key signature, remember that the first time you see a flat, it's going to count for all the other notes of the same pitch in that measure until you get to the bar line. That cancels it out. That's why we need the E flat again here, but it's not there. So I hope that that makes sense. And if you need to review any of these things, please go back and watch the video on major scales and major key signatures and also the circle of fifths. That's all for now. Bye-bye.